Week 9 of the National Football League. And we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Lions and the Packers on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he'll get to the 40 on a short gain. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Second down and 8. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Here comes 3rd and 6. Willis. This one up top for Dobbs. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Willis. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Willis to throw. This one is caught by Reed.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. To throw, here's Willis. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from just under 50 yards. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A run up the middle with Jacobs. Josh Jacobs inside the 30. And he is gone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Open man, the veteran, Allen Robinson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now, Goff. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Third down, 3 to go. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown, Amon-Ra, gives the Lions a first down.
When you throw on the Detroit Lions tape, Mike, I mean, of course, we all know who Amon-Ra St. Brown is, but the best thing about his game is there's really nothing he doesn't do at a high level. Make difficult catches, move the chains, but he's also that big play elite receiver that everybody's looking for. Top 5 in catches, yards, and touchdowns a season ago.
It is caught left side by St. Brown.
Pass interference. Defense.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Goff to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. The motion man is Raymond. On 2nd down, Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2. Goff to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
He's got his big tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field, and he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this 1st quarter, and they might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters too. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. 3rd and long. Here's Willis. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. from the gun. Here comes Jacobs. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run, and it's also a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's second and 6. Running is Jacobs. And he'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down. Now Willis. Inside the 10, it is caught.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Here's Goff. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Goff to throw on first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 13-7 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Tyler Decker, the former Buckeye, guilty on that one. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here's Jack Fox now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Packers offense and their receiver, Jaden Reed, getting set for their next drive. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Throwing, Willis. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up. On comes the Packers punting team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll look underneath here for Montgomery. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down mark. Get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a
pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 15 and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
You'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. To throw is Goff. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And now 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, it's Goff. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th and goal. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Willis now to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Willis to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, here's Willis. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Now a 3rd and 2. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 3rd down, they go with Montgomery. Whoa! 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Detroit.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. A 2nd down throw for Goff. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he will score. Allen Robinson, touchdown Detroit.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions make the lead 4. It is 17-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. Here now, 3rd and 5. Willis. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. This pass complete to Raymond. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Kevin Zeitler, the vet, guilty that time. To throw is Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Here's Goff. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. A good push from the defense. They get him down back at his own 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Willis. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Goff to throw on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's on the all-pro tackle, Penei Sewell. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing, Goff. This one is caught by Robinson. Second and 11. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. On 2nd down, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Goff. That is great work there, making it'll set up a 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. The next drive about to get going as we check out what's coming up a little later here in Week 9. Tonight, Sunday Night Football. It'll be the Jaguars and Eagles coming up at 8:20 Eastern Time in Philadelphia. And then tomorrow night, Election Night Eve, Monday Night Football has the Bucs and Chiefs. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55 at 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 in KC. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Throwing is Willis. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. That complete to Jacobs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Willis. That one on target to Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal. Now Willis. This one caught at the 4. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding. Offense.
So holding is the call. We'll take that touchdown off the board. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. To throw is Willis. That is hauled in at the 5. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They'll run with Jacobs. He slams it in there, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Working the sideline, that's St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. On play action, Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. He'll go play action with Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Lions get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards, He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch, and brings up 1st down.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. This pass complete to Raymond. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, it's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Packers offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wide out this year. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Willis now to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly...
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Packers set to kick this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. A second down throw for Goff. Jair Alexander is there to bat that one away. From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. Open man is the tight end right. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Lions first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Here's Gibbs. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Throwing, Goff. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on 4th down based on what they do on 3rd down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on 3rd and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here's Jacobs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Jacobs. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Willis to throw. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A run up the middle with Jacobs. He'll work forward for a couple. Brian Branch in on the tackle. It is 3rd and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing Willis. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, Goff. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Goff to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Ennis Rakestraw there to make the stop. 3rd and long. Now Willis. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set for this next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
Holding. Offense.
Goff to throw. Open man is Robinson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta.
Holding. Offense.
The Lions will punt this ball away. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter,
Personal foul.
and this
Roughing
might
it.
keep the drive alive.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run up the gut with Montgomery. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing here is Goff. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Goff to throw on first down. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he will get into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now, faking the give. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. To throw is Willis. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. To throw, here's Willis. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That complete to Jacobs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. In motion, Reed. On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on 3rd down. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Willis. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. 2nd and goal. Here's Willis. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and now it's 3rd and goal. Willis now to throw. Oh, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. Past midfield. Still on the move. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Packers offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Willis now to throw. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Packers.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Willis to throw. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Willis. That's caught. It's Malik Heath. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? That's on the former second-round pick, Elton Jenkins. Running is Jacobs. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Throwing, Willis. This is taken in by Dobbs. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Willis. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
Here's 2nd and 6. One more time for Montgomery. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, left side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Offense.
On the ground, Montgomery. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 3rd down, they go with Montgomery. We're about ready now for the punt. And a pretty good punt there. The fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. He'll take a shot for Watson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards. They get 5 there on 4th and 3.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just...
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Lions offense and the wideout getting set to go once more as they try to finish things off here in the 4th, and that current 5-game win streak looks like it's about to become 6. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. It'll just end up a little bit short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.